going to see the solutions of the polynomials for the exercise 3.3. Okay, so see that first problem in the 3.3 exercise. First bit is given like this: find the zeros of the following polynomials and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. See that question carefully. What we have to find the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. So coefficients, we know that already in previous class we have learned how to find the coefficients. Here find the zeros. So this is new term. We are going to find now. See that first bit in that first bit, first question is x square minus 2x minus 8. Already we have learned in previous class, 9th class, how to factorize an equation. Here, see that again we are doing that only x square minus 2x minus 8. X coefficient is minus 2 and x square coefficient is 1. Nothing is given, means that is multiplied by 1. So write down the coefficients. Coefficient of x square is equal to 1. Nothing is given, so that value is 1. Next, coefficient of x, that value is minus 2. And also write down the last term is nothing but constant, that is minus 8. We got the coefficients of x square, x and constant term. This will be finished. And next, zeros. How to find the zeros? Factorize that given equation x square minus 2x minus 8. Here, see that the constant term is minus 8 and middle term x term is minus 2. If you multiply any two numbers, we have to get a minus 8. When we will get that 8? 4 2s are 8. And minus 4 into 2. Minus 4 into 2 is equal to minus 8. And minus 4 plus 2. Minus 4 plus 2 is equal to minus 2. Now factorize it, the given polynomial x square. In the place of minus 2x, I am writing that minus 4x plus 2x. And the last term constant write down as it is. Okay. Now that polynomial divided into 4 terms, in the first 2 terms write the common terms. In the 2 terms, what is the common term here? X. Here x square, x we have we wrote outside 1x and 1x inside, and x into 4, 4x plus, again from these 2 terms write the common term. 2 as a common term, x minus 2 4s are 8. Now from this polynomial, x minus 4 is common term, remaining terms are x and plus 2. Okay, and separately equate it to 0. X minus 4 equal to 0 and another term is x plus 2 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 4, no? So x is equal to 4 and x is equal to minus 2. Now we are having the 2 zeros of for this polynomial. 2 zeros we got, that is 4 and minus 2. Why we got the 2 zeros? It is a quadratic polynomial, the degree is 2. That's why we got 2 zeros. Maximum zeros of the quadratic polynomial are 2 zeros, that is 4 and minus 2. Now we got the zeros and also zeros we got and also coefficients also we got. Now find out the relationship. See that what is the relationship? Alpha plus beta, sum of the zeros. What are the zeros? Here first value I am giving alpha for 4 and second value I am taking it as beta, that is minus 2. Okay, now find out sum of zeros. Sum of zeros means alpha is 1 0 and beta is another 0. Sum of zeros means addition of that 2 zeros. Alpha plus beta is equal to first value how much? 4 plus second value beta value minus 2. 4 plus minus 2. 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. This 2, I am writing it as a minus of minus 2. And see here in the polynomial, minus of minus 2, I am writing the plus 2, I am writing it as minus of minus 2. Minus 2 by denominator, I am writing it as minus 1. See here in the coefficients, which one is minus 2? Here x coefficient is minus 2. That's why I am writing that minus write down as is minus 2 means coefficient of x. Coefficient of x means here in the denominator 1. Denominator 1 means which coefficient it is? X square coefficient. So that I am writing it as coefficient of x square. This is the relationship between them. And next, product of zeros, alpha, beta. Alpha, beta. What is alpha value? 4. And beta value is minus 2. 4 2s are 8. Here we are having the minus symbol, minus 8. Okay. Here also I am writing that minus 8 by 1. Means denominator is 1, numerator is minus 8. See here, which coefficient it is? Minus 8. Minus 8 is constant term. So that constant by 1. 1 means coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. So here we got the relationship. Means sum of zeros are equal to minus x coefficient by x square coefficient. That is the formula. And for a product of zeros are equal to constant term by coefficient of x square. This is the relationship between them. Understand, children? Okay, like this we can do the remaining problems also. Okay, next go to the fifth problem. In that way we are having totally 6 problems. 6 problems are first 4 problems are the same model, and again I am telling another model. Fifth problem, that is fifth problem, t square minus 15. T square minus 15 is another model. See here, this is also a polynomial, quadratic polynomial. Why we are seeing that degree is 2. Okay. Now t square, write down the coefficients. Coefficient of x square means here t square is given. X square or t square, any variable you can take. T square value is 1. Here coefficient of t square is 1. Next, coefficient of t is not given now. Here we are not seeing the t value, so the value is 0. Next, constant term. Constant is equal to, that is minus 15. Constant is equal to minus 15. We wrote the coefficients. Coefficients we wrote here. Now again find the zeros from the quadratic polynomial. Find the zeros. T square minus 15 is a given polynomial, quadratic polynomial. Factorize it. Here we are having only 2 terms now. So that's why I am writing t square as it is 15. I am writing 15. We can't factorize it now. So 15 I am writing it as root 15 whole square. Root 15 whole square. So that here we can see that which formula? A square minus b square formula. So that formula is a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b. Factorize by using that formula. T minus 15 into t plus 15 are the factors. T minus 15, root 15, not simply that 15. Root 15 are the factors. Now equate it to 0 each term. T minus root 15 is equal to 0 one term, and t plus root 15 is equal to 0 another term. From that, t is equal to root 15 one value and t is equal to minus root 15 one value. Here, what are the zeros? 2 zeros we got, root 15 and minus root 15. Alpha value here I am taking root 15 and beta value I am taking it as minus root 15. Now find the sum of the zeros. Here zeros we got now. Zeros we got it. What are the zeros? Root 15 and minus root 15. Find the sum of the zeros. means alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta. Alpha value is root 15 and beta value is minus root 15. Beta value is minus root 15. Here root 15 plus and minus root 15. So that value is equal to 0. That 0 also I am writing it as a 0 by 1. Here see that which coefficient is that? 0. 0 see here. Coefficient of t means nothing but coefficient of x or coefficient of t by which coefficient, that 1 t square coefficient. So coefficient of t square. Now we got the relationship now. Alpha plus sum of the roots are is equal to coefficient of x term by coefficient of x square term. Here we have the polynomial in terms of t now. That's why we are writing coefficient of t by coefficient of t square. Now go to the multiplication product alpha beta. So product of the roots or product of the zeros, alpha value is root 15 and beta value is minus root 15. Multiply it. Here write the minus symbol as it is. Why we are having only one minus symbol? Write down as it is. Root 15 into root 15. Root 15 whole square. Square root get cancelled. Minus 15. Minus 15. See that minus 15? I am writing it as minus 15 by 1. So minus 15 means which coefficient it is? Nothing but a constant in the given polynomial. I am writing as it is. That is constant by 1 means coefficient of t square. Coefficient of t square. So that relationship is verified in the product of zeros also. Product of zeros are is equal to constant by coefficient of t square. Understand it, girls?